Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about 6 reasons to love a Mustang and 4 reasons to hate a Mustang. I could only find 4, I wish I could find more, but like a snowflake, each car is individual and you will have something that the owner absolutely does not like about the car. It's more individual, but the number one reason to love a Mustang, it's iconic. It's America's first pony car, debuting in 1964. It's absolutely beautiful combination between sporty and performance. It's affordable, so you have all your different kinds. You have your fastback, you have your Mach 1, your Mach 2, you have your V6, your V8, your 5.0, you have your Cobra, you have your GT 500s. Second reason to love this car is it's affordable, and on a touchy subject, it's reliable. It's affordable, especially in the earlier years, back in the 2000s maybe, where they were a dime a dozen. Now they're a little bit more up there, $30,000, $40,000, but that still doesn't depreciate from the car's just overall style, look, what Ford is going for. So one of the personal reasons that I love is that they're fun to drive. I love going out on a Sunday, just driving around in my car because it's just fun. I kind of wish I had the coupe or the convertible option, but no matter what, it's just fun to roll down the windows, turn up the radio, turn on my music, whatever I want to do, and just drive around, go through a small town, do whatever. One of the reasons I think is amazing is that you can always make friends with this car. I made an amazing friend that actually has the 2019 GT, and he took me for a ride in it, and oh my god, that thing was absolutely beautiful. So just being able to go around, strike up a conversation with somebody, or even somebody that you talk to about your car that they might be interested in, being like, yeah, I want to get a GT, or I want to get a V6, or even a EcoBoost, which you should never get the EcoBoost. But when they talk to you and you inspire them, you can make all kinds of long-lasting friends. Heck, maybe even just have a great conversation. One of the other things is they're fully customizable. I swear if they're not like snowflakes. I have rarely seen two that are similar, just because the owners put so much individuality into each car. You have just so many different options for modifying. You have your hardcore community that completely tricks them out, goes for like 1,000 horsepower, they get rid of the stock brakes, they put on Brembo. Me personally, I have the carbon fiber racing stripe that I'm actually going to replace. It actually came with 4 regular stock stripes and the Mustang symbol that came on the side. That was just a huge sticker taking up from like the front wheel to the back. I actually got rid of that just because I didn't like it. I didn't feel like it fit the car personally. But they're just so customizable and they're so fun. Also, they're pretty nostalgic, really. For anybody who's maybe older, who's owned a Mustang or two, when they sit in like a classic Mustang, it brings back so much memory. You hear stories about people where they fell in love with the first ever 1964 Mustang and they went on to buy the GT 500 2019 years later after working hard for it. But there's just something to absolutely love about the car. And with that being said, I'm going to go on about some stuff that I hate about the car. Personally, my car, there are some things that I really don't like about it, but I kind of put up with it. Not because I'm like, oh, I'm stuck with it. More of, I love the car, I take it with its flaws, and its, in sickness and in health, basically. So, one of the things that I hate is if you tell somebody, oh, I have a V6, or basically an i4 EcoBoost, they always tell you, should have gotten the V8. I swear if I've not heard that 30 times, probably in the same day. Yes, I drive the V6. No, it's not the V8. Yes, I could upgrade to the V8 model, or heck, even an EcoBoost, which I don't like those at all. But at the end of the day, it's your money. Do what makes you happy with it. If you want to go for the fully tricked out, loaded, highest trim you can do, V8 premium, then go for it. Me, I was looking for something that was more reliable, more sporty, more just affordable in my range, and just overall just a nice little car to have. So I got the V6 model. And with that, it's not a manual. It is the automatic. When I tell people that, they look at me like I'm committing an act of treason. Like, really? They just tell me to scrap the car, that it's basically junk at that point. Nope. But one of the things that I do hate about it is the axle. So the back axle is not independent suspension. It's that solid axle, that full block, which is annoying at times, especially on a bumpy road, or even when I'm taking a corner and I accidentally hit like maybe a rock or something. It makes the whole back just dance. And that's why you end up wrapping that car around a tree. That's what a lot of people just... that's where the stigma comes from. Don't wrap your car around a tree. At the end of the day, it's more of a manufacturer thing with that back axle. Yes, in the newer versions, they've gotten rid of that. They've gone to full independent suspension. But there's something really charming about having that independent back axle. But I don't like it after dealing with it. Just because if I'm taking a corner, or I maybe hit a small rock, my whole back just dances, or I go over a bump, or maybe like that. It just feels too stiff. Another thing, the doors are absolutely massive. Like, holy crap, I have to park way in the back just to open my door so I won't hit anybody. That I'm not really too fond of, but oh well. You kind of get used to it after a while, but there's also a stigma that comes along with owning one of these cars, that people think they have an image of you that... Hey guys, so sorry to cut this video a little short. Like I said before, I'm still getting used to editing, stuff like that. If you have any notes or suggestions of things I could be doing better, or things I'm already doing well enough, please let me know down in the comments. I'm always open to suggestions, feedback, stuff like that.